Hello, teacher and classmates. Today I'm going to present assessing writing. So what writing as skills means? Writing is a complex process that involves form words, sentences, written symbols, clauses, and so on, which help readers to put their own thoughts, ideas, and personal experiences into a word in a meaningful form and to mentally interact with readers. So what involves assessing writing? According to Minedo, in this competence, the student put into play different types of knowledge and resources from their own experience, with reading language and the world around them, as well as different use of effective strategies. What are the procedures to assess writing? The procedures to assess the competences write various types of text in English, propose to evaluate capacities and the performance of the students using properly activities and strategies according to their level, age, and context. In order to measure the expected learning of students, the development of evaluation techniques and instruments will be used to show evidence of students' progress. What does it mean to contextualize and adapt a capability? According to Minedo, it is used to modify the knowledge of the capacity, trying to persist and dose it for this adequate work in the classroom. For example, here we can see a combination of the capabilities in the competence of reading. And also, the levels of development or standards must be considered. So how do we contextualize or adapt a capacity? First, we analyze the relevant information collected in the diagnosis. Second, we identify the capabilities of the competencies that can be contextualized. Third, we contextualize or adapt the capabilities incorporating just specific information. And fourth, we choose an activity and strategies. To do this, you can use the following weighting questions. In this example, we adapt one capability as an example, and it's already adapted and contextualized. We also must consider to contextualize and adapt the indicators or performance. The performance must explain the task or product that the student must perform to demonstrate they have achieved the expected learning. We must consider some characteristics to contextualize the performance. It must be clear and precise, observable and verifiable, specific and contextualized, assess students' performance, and we also must consider elements like verb, condition, and context. For example, in this table, it describes the content of the reading competence, taking as a reference one capability and one contextualized performance, considering the characteristics already mentioned. The activity I choose for this reading competence is a real-world situation activity, like responding an email to a friend, using the present simple and body structure format of an email. I chose this reading strategy because I found properly to use real-life situation purposes, like reading an email, and consider instructions like brainstorming ideas, choosing main ideas, and creating with a partner in order to encourage them to use connectors and present simple expressions to improve vocabulary and grammar. With which instruments do we evaluate the ability of writing? For the writing ability, I decide to use rubrics for three main reasons. Students know before they begin an assignment what their performance expectation will be like, and students monitor their progress as the task progresses, and students are confident in the quality of their work by judging their own and peers' productions. For the developing of my rubric, I consider to use the criteria evaluations, the indicators, performance, and of course the items. All of these are the description that must be applied in every rubric. So this is how the writing assessment table will look like, adapting and contextualizing the capabilities, performance, and choosing a formal technique and an assessment tool. For the metacognitive part, I choose a self-assessment so students can reflect and auto-evaluate their own progress and evidence of learning in the development at the end of an activity or a lesson plan. Thank you, that's all I have to say about it.